Hello, my name is Rosalie Ina, and I am from rosaliesjourney.com. And I'm going to be doing a collective full moon reading for January 2022. We're in a brand new we're in a brand new numerical year. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. 6 is about balance. It's about harmony. I keep hearing things are coming back into balance as they should be. And with that can bring up a lot of things. But the focus right now for the collective is for this month, we're in the full moon. The full moon is located in Cancer, which is a cardinal sign. And that has to do with Cancer is associated with the emotions. It's connected with the moon, so it's most fitting. Examining our emotions. We're still in Venus retrograde. So that comes up a lot with different partnerships, not necessarily romantic. This is all types of partnerships, your value system, reevaluating. Retrogrades are times to go back over, to make sure where we really stand in these things. The other thing is Mercury retrograde started as well, and Mercury has to do with communication. It has to do with communications of all kinds, talking, electronics. So in general, let's just see what is for the collective at this time that will serve our highest and best good to know, that will serve as a reminder, confirmation, what we need to know that will serve our highest and best good at this time. And I'm starting with this deck that includes a lot with the celestial bodies and more. So let's see what they have to say for the collective. Please give me 3 cards for the collective as a theme to go off of for this reading. Water. So I got water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So we already know the full moon is in the sign of Cancer. Water element is associated with it as well. Has to do with emotions. Seeing a whale right now. Some of us are getting some very vivid dreams, some lucid dreams, meaning you're consciously aware in your dream state. And getting messages in your dream state, or some are realizing their parallel realities when they're in their sleep state. 2 more cards, please, for the theme for this reading. Divine Spirit. 2 more cards. Pisces. It's also a water sign. Pisces. Neptune. I feel like that also has to do with dream state. Oh, also illusions. Illusions are being revealed to a lot of us. That's also something I feel like it's going to keep happening right now. A lot of us are collectively seeing through the illusions of this matrix. And seeing through the illusions with other people, too. I feel like that's also associated with Venus retrograde at this time. Mind you, the sun is still conjunct Pluto. Pisces is also associated with the 12th house, which is a lot of what is hidden. Let's see. 1 more card, please, for the collective in this full moon in Cancer reading. 1 more card from this deck, please. First quarter moon. Well, we're not there yet. First quarter. I'm not sure yet with this, but we will find out. Thank you. Let's see. I feel like going to the numerology deck right now to kind of get some more clarification on water signs, Pisces, and the first quarter moon. Let's see. Let's get some clarity. Seeing a fish now. Excuse me. Seeing a fish swimming. It is very Piscean. Water, Neptune. I need some water. That is too. Let's see. Some clarity with the numbers, please. 11, individuality. 8, manifestation. Thank you. 5, change. A lot of changes are happening right now in our personal lives, but also collectively. Okay, that's it for the numbers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 11, 8, and 5. I know right now that with manifestation, but also us coming into knowing our individuality, from going through the progressions of these retrogrades and just the celestial events and how they move and influence us, because everything is energy. So how they influence us personally on an individual level, understanding our magic. Pisces is also, I keep thinking about Neptune with Pisces, even though that Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. Let's keep going. Not getting total clarity on this yet, but let's see. All right, animal guides. We are experiencing a lot of changes right now collectively. Our environments are changing. And this is on the macro and the micro levels. As above, so below. Change is happening for us. But we also are in powerful manifestation energy from our personal individuality with the 11 energy. 11 is also illumination. Things are being illuminated to us to recognize our personal power and how we can manifest the life that we want. A lot of us are rewriting our story, our script in this world, because a lot of things are not the way we wanted them to be. Mountain goat and manatee. So we have the option of seeing through the illusions. And I say option, because not everyone wants to see through. Seeing through the illusions, taking back our power so that we can manifest what we really truly desire. Yeah. And when we do this, this creates change. It creates a ripple effect. Everything we do affects others. And that can go in many different ways. But when we stay true to our own desires and what we want to bring, and it being centered with love, and we manifestation can happen in many ways. But when we're aware of ourselves and what we want to change in our lives, and we stay focused on that. I feel like, okay, so the Pisces also has to do with your imagination, allowing things to see through the illusions that are in front of us in our own, even in our personal lives and in the outer world. As we see through the illusions, we're getting clear vision. So then when it comes to manifestation or creating the change that we want to see, we need to go into our imagination, which is also associated with Pisces. Okay, so I'm seeing why Neptune keeps coming up. Neptune is a higher octave of Venus as well. Mind you, we're still in this Venus retrograde, which has to do with our value system, our money, what makes us comfortable, what has to do with beauty. But then with Neptune being that higher octave, so you're taking all of that and bringing it to a whole nother level, because it's an outer planet, Neptune. And that Piscean energy, it can be that it's your fantasy. Your fantasies, even though you may not know how to create or manifest into physical reality, you still have to start here. So I feel like, okay, so with the full moon being in Cancer, which is a water sign that has to do with our emotions, we're being forced to really look in. That's also what these retrogrades is, to really go in. Plus we're in that natural cycle in the winter time of going in. So understanding our emotions, feeling our emotions, to understand them, to process them, meaning the water sign. Seeing also someone like taking a shower and getting more information into what they want and desire, receiving that divine insight through the water or being near water. Water also brings change. But going into the Pisces energy of building our fantasy, because everything that you want to create, manifest, starts with your imagination. So allowing your imagination to flow so that you can manifest truly what you really desire. So, okay, so earlier when I was channeling insights, I was seeing someone writing in a book, creating something new. So starting from that fantasy and then taking the incremental steps to bring those into reality, but staying focused on that to create change. Thank you. Animal guides, what can we add to this reading for the collective? Please and thank you. Seeing that mountain goat again. Mountain goats, they're fearless creatures. They're fearless creatures who are able to climb on the slightest limb and keep their balance. So they are a great example of staying focused. I'm laughing because they're resilient. They're resilient creatures that live on the edge, literally. And they keep their balance and grace and dignity and integrity. And they're an example for us, because some of us may feel like we're on the edge, but we still need to keep our grace and our balance and integrity. Okay, so blue heron came out. Now heron is, I always associate herons with luck. What does it say? Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Right away, I'm hearing, because a lot of people don't want to face their feelings. When you don't face your feelings, it doesn't go anywhere. It stays there. And it can fester and turn into the opposite of what you may want, which can be that anger, that fear, the negativity, the lower vibrations. And I say that because when you stand Like Heron says, for what you believe in. Those who are not processing, you may be attacked by people. But the point is, just like the mountain goat, is to stay in your integrity. Stay in your willpower despite what other people are doing. And in spite of the judgment and disapproval. You don't need their approval to do what you desire to do. A lot of us are here to create something new because the old way ain't working anymore. So make a stand. Like Heron, sometimes if you see Heron, or if you want to YouTube, or even probably search on TikTok, when you look at Heron, sometimes they will stand on one foot, but they will stand still, unwavered, with them being focused on what they're desiring to go after, which is, a fish or what have you. That goes back into your individuality, staying focused so that you can manifest what you want, and staying focused and standing your ground to create the change that you desire to see in this world. Each of us is here for a specific purpose and mission to bring in this new world, bringing it back into balance. Now, the other card that came out was Peacock. Peacock can be self-explanatory because they have the wide array of colors, or the males do. And it says, let yourself stand out and be noticed. Stand out and be noticed. It's a beautiful message. As you know, peacocks, their back tail feathers, they do this. I know how I see it. My inner child's like, they're beautiful birds. And they don't let anyone, they're unwavered too. They will do what they need to do to be seen by the mate they're trying to attract. Some of us are doing that too. Some of us need to be seen to attract also what we desire. That could be romantically, that could be in collaborations, showing our gifts and our talents, showing your individuality, your divine, unique essence. And that also brings in that manifestation. Sharing your uniqueness from your fantasy world. Everyone's inner world is different and unique. And I feel like the first quarter, this is symbolizing. I feel like this is also associated with Peacock in shining. Starting that new quarter. Showing a new side of yourself. We're in brand new energy. Anything from last year, leave it. This is a whole new year. Illuminate yourself. I'm hearing too. Illuminate yourself. All right, let's get some more of these animal guides. I did see tiger again earlier running. After what it wants. That's what it was. It was running after what it was going after. And I felt like the energy was also for us to embody that. Going after what we want. Despite obstacles. There's always going to be obstacles. That's what makes the journey more of a journey. Everything's not always going to be smooth sailing, but sometimes that contrast is what we need. Just like if you follow like Abraham Hicks, that contrast is needed so that you can narrow down what you truly do want. But with the moon in Cancer, it really is bringing us back into understanding our emotions so that we can know what we want and we can stand firm in pursuing what we want.